Hello and welcome to my first theme deck review. In the past, in the field of deck reviews, I have done some of my custom decks. I've actually done both of my two current custom decks, but I decided I was going to start doing the theme decks as well and do like a comparison to see which one I preferred. So I've been buying TCG cards ever since the Phantom Forces sets, but I have currently modified all of my decks from the Phantom Forces and Primal Clash, plus I didn't actually get the Ocean's Call one. So today we are looking at the two Roaring Skies theme decks. There you can see that I have opened them, and if you have seen my channel you would know that I've opened them because I've used them on the channel a few times, both these decks. So yeah, in these videos I plan to do a comparison between the two. I actually do have both the decks here with me as well, as they're normal, just the box art kind of thing. They're not going to stand up, but there you get the gist. I have both. See, ta-da. So yeah, they have the standard theme deck stuff, which box is in better condition. These ones had stickers all over them, so not the greatest condition in the boxes, but I've kept the boxes just for reasons. As you can see here, in this box you'll find 60 Pokémon cards, 1 card checklist, 1 metallic coin, 2 player playmat and rule sheet, 1 code card to play this deck online, 1 deck box and 1 damage counters. That's just like the standard thing for all theme decks nowadays. If you bought a theme deck you'd know, see it says exactly the same on that one. Then you've got the main bulk of text about what's in there, and then you've got the thing saying, oh look, this is the guy this deck is modeled after, Articuno Zapdos. And then you've got the card list there, so you can see what cards they are by the names, but you obviously can't see what they do unless you buy it or look online. So this is the Articuno one. This is a good deck in my opinion. There are lots of pros and cons to the both. Well, lots of good things about both. One of the main things I should note is that they have been continuously bringing back the Professor's Letter card, which is rather useful in these kind of theme deck situations. There's 2 here you can see. Ta-da. Yeah, you just get a gist for what's in there. They normally always shove in like Pokemon who are really bad and useless just to fill it out for some reason. This deck is supposedly, if you look here, Aurora Blast is Water Fire. These decks were modelled after dragons, so if I just get you an example, where's the Salamence? Because Salamence is the main dragon in here. Salamence, where are you? I didn't prepare for this video. I didn't find out specific cards, locations in the deck. There's a bag on, but he only needs fire, I believe. Salamence is in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. I have the Salamence card that comes with it. Now this is normally always a holo, but in the theme decks they take a holo and make it non-holo, and it's for some reason. So there's Salamence, look, 160 HP, being a dragon. Can do some pretty good attacks there, but you can see he uses water and fire, which are the deck's things. However, your extensive fire types is, if I can just find one, I'll be more prepared when I do another one of these. Trust me. Oh, I can take that out. There's one. See, I found it. Is there only the one? There probably is, to be honest. This deck's pretty bad. I can look and find out, can't I? Yeah, there is literally only the one. This is your extent when it comes to fire type Pokemon, is this Victini, who is dreadful. It has 70 HP, and its only attacking move that does damage does 20, and a chance to paralyze. So mainly this is just a water dragon deck, to be honest, with a whole load of colourless ones shoved in there as well. As per standard with these new decks, you do get a ancient trait card. So this one comes with the Swallow. The Swallow is quite useful actually, because it has its Delta Plus, if you see up there. It's not the strongest card, but the art's quite nice. And then the main big boy in here is Articuno. There's the non-hollow one I found first, so I'll show you that one off. He's a good card. He can do 100 damage, weak to metal, as he's an ice type in the game. There he is, look. Articuno. And he has Fine Dice and Freezing Wind as his attacks. So not the bad card, but not the greatest. I mean, 100 for 4 energies is alright, I guess. But considering... Oh, there's the Cracked Ice Hollow one, which is exclusive to the theme deck. You only get there. See, you can see it's the Cracked Ice Hollow variant of the same card, though. But yeah, there is a lot of filler junk in this one. If I give an example, this is in here with no Altaria. 40 HP Swablu with Bind Wound. I actually thought it said Wind Boond, but that's not a thing. Heal 20 damage from one of your Pokemon. That's kind of bad. Sorry about the lighting. It's just a drizzly day. This doesn't evolve either, and they've shoved him in. Acrobatics for 10. Flip 2 coins and deck does 10 more damage. Potential to do 30. Wow. Such wow. But yeah, still not a bad deck. If you want to check out me testing them out, there are videos where I test them out against each other, and recently I think I tested them against my custom decks. I believe this one went up against Sceptile. So I won't spoil it, that was last week's battle, so check that out. I will leave a annotation. I probably will not. Anyway, this deck is the Zapdos one there, same guff on the back. Dragonite's in this one. Dragonite, if I find him quickly, is a very good card. I prefer him to the Salamence. He does not do as much damage. He only does 150 instead of 170. However, 170, but you do have to discard like 3 of your energies. Oh, where are you, Dragonite? That's Dragonair. There you are. Here he is. He has the Delta Plus Ancient Trait. Heavy Impact for 150 for 5 energies, 3 Grass, 1 Electric, and 1 of your choice. But you can attach 2 basic energies from your hand to this Pokemon with its other attack, so that's not too bad. Also, you've got, this is the Cracked Ice Hollow Zapdos that comes with it, with Drill Peck for 20 and Raging Thunder for 120 and does 40 to any of your bench. So again, another good deck in my opinion. Not some good, better cards in this one, to be honest. You've got stuff like Executor, who can do 80 with Seed Bomb and Shake It Off. This Pokemon does 20 damage times the number of colours Pokemon your opponent has in play for 1 energy. So if they have a lot, and if you're going up against the other Roaring Skies, like there is quite a few, just like dead end flying ones that you could put on your bench. So it does work quite well. Nincada's in here. He's not really that great though. I just saw the focus go out massively. What is it doing? I don't know. In my opinion, I would probably say that this deck is actually the better deck. I do prefer the Dragonite over the Salamence card. However, they both are very good decks. I suggest if you are thinking of getting one, I don't know where you would, you'd probably have to get them online now because the Roaring Skies is quite old. I would recommend checking out my videos to see them in action and see how they work, because these are unmodified as of yet. I was waiting to do a video like this to modify them, so these are the raw, what you get in the theme decks when you buy them. So yeah, so check out my battles, check out the card list so you can see the other cards in there. I went through the majority of the big dudes in them. I don't think there's any I didn't talk about in here really, is there? I have no idea what that was. Something fell over in the background. You probably didn't even hear it. There are a couple of filler Pokemon. They shoved Pikachu in here purely because there's a Maiden Electric team deck in a set that they brought out a new Pikachu card, so they just shove it in anywhere they can because Pikachu. To be honest, there isn't really that many good Pikachu cards, and plus it sucks when they make one without a Raichu to go with it. If you disagree with me, then you disagree with me. You can leave a comment and say, "Oh, I love Pikachu." Don't get me wrong, I don't mind Pikachu. Just why could you give us a Pikachu and not give us a Raichu card? When Raichu is clearly going to have much more better stuff. I can't complain. If you saw my video on the breakthroughs from last week, I didn't mention it, but there is a Raichu break who I think is going to be a promo. So he's coming out. But yeah, check out my battles on these if you want to consider which one. I would personally say that the Zapdos one is the stronger of the two. Personally, if it was Zapdos and Articuno down to it at the last thing, Zapdos does more damage anyway, and plus both of his attacks actually do damage. So yeah, leave a comment telling me what you think. In a 2 weeks time, I think, because next week will be our TF2 montage for this month. In 2 weeks time, we will be featuring a video like this with the Ancient Origins theme decks. I might do a couple of battles against my custom decks with those in preparation for that. I've got this Saturday's battles already filmed and ready. I haven't done the audio yet, but I have the footage done. I filmed that last night. I'm filming this on Tuesday, which is the day this is going to go out. Nice and prepared. But I've been filming stuff earlier because of college, so yeah. Roaring Skies theme decks. Bye.